Yo, YouTube, welcome back to the Bitfund channel. My name is Zay. On this channel, we talk about crypto analysis such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, other altcoins. We look into what the S&P 500 is doing. We just do a deep dive analysis into the markets, and we are here to make money. So if you like what you hear and you're kind of intrigued and interested in making some money, you had the right channel, right? Today is Monday, April 14th, 2025. It is currently 7:51 a.m. In the morning. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. Bitcoin has currently is currently sitting at roughly around $84.9 thousand, closer to that $85,000 mark. We've been trading inside this mid range for some time now. Since we really first got into the range, it's been 48 days, so a month and some change, month and a half, almost a month and a half basically, of being inside the range of 91K and 72K, right? And it's been, somewhat volatile. We've seen moves up, and then eventually coming back down. Here, after we hit the support level, we gained some type of support, I guess, from here, but I don't know if it's the strongest, but we were able to come up, bounce up here. We came back down and created a wick right here, meaning that the sellers are in the area, came back down, and I guess we gained some more support right here. So this area right here, this 76K area, I guess is in line with this just a little bit, is holding as support right now, right? And after we were able to, really come down here and really test it twice off of 2 weeks on the daily, we were able to bounce up, and that's kind of something that you want to see. We did it in a somewhat quick fashion. If you take the time to look at it right here, from the time it first dropped all the way up to now, it took about 8 days, so a little over a week to recover. If we scroll over to the 4-hour, we can see that, price has definitely been trending up if you just look at it from this perspective. As I mentioned, like eight days, really a week. We came down, tested here, boom, we're gaining some type of traction off this area right here, and I'm liking it. So in my previous videos, I did mention how I really like around the 72 to 71K area. As of now, we didn't get that bounce that I was looking for off that area. It might have came like right here, like right here. And if anything, you could expand the range right there. Like, that's very, very broad in a way. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting more of a more accurate type of bounce off the area that I've created. But nevertheless, that's okay. It happens like that. And I'm not ruling out the fact that we may still come down to that area. But just in the short term, we have not touched that area, and it looks as though we've gotten above, what is that, 84K. And as long as we're sitting above 84K, I think that's going to be pretty bullish for us to continue moving forward. Our next area of resistance is going to be $91,000 in terms of the price of Bitcoin. If we're able to shoot through this area with some type of conviction and use this 91 area as support, I think that would be extremely, extremely bullish for what we have going on. But in the meantime, we just got to break through we got to hold this area, this $84,000 area first, and then move forward. So we can't really jump the gun. We don't want to jump the gun right now. But yeah, that's just where we at with it, right? If we look at the weekly, the previous weekly candle has been bullish, so that's pretty good. We've seen a total of a 15% candle. It's gotten as high as 15% from the bottom to the top of last week's weekly candle. We're hoping that this week can produce a bullish candle as well. If it doesn't, I do see price coming back down, testing this first area right here, somewhere in this range around 75K. And if we really can't hold that, because it's not the strongest area of support, I do see us coming down to this 70K area. So we're just gonna focus in on that, right? Hopefully we can just, like I said, continue to build some type of traction here in this area, some type of support. And we do want to see price, come test the highs. I think that would be extremely bullish. If we scroll over to just Ethereum and look and see what it's been doing, it looks like it's been gaining some support as well, just off of this 1.5K area. As it dipped below and got as low as 1.3, we were able to come back above, test the bottom of this resistance area right now, which is 1.7. But if Bitcoin continues to be bullish and money continues to flow throughout the different altcoins, we could see us, potentially coming back above this 1.8 area. And I think that would be really, really good, as this will serve as a deviation for the time being. We can see how well Ethereum's doing. Wow, that's pretty good. We haven't seen nothing like that in a minute. So it looks like it bottomed out at the 0.01 area, and it's currently at almost at the 0.02 area for the ETH to BTC chart. And that's something that you want to see. You want to see it kind of like curving, kind of like bottoming out this way. So we could be potentially poised to come down here and test right here. So if we come back and test right here, or if we get a nice move and break some of these lower highs, I think that would be really, really bullish. And then I'll be interested somewhere in that area. That's just me looking at it from right here, from this perspective. Same thing with all other altcoins, right? Or the main ones that I look at, Solana. It looks like a deviation right now. We came back into this support area, or resistance at first, and now it's looking like support. If we can hold this area, I think that would be extremely, extremely bullish. Same thing with Doge. I'm assuming, yep, we came down, wick below a little bit. If we can hold in this area, I think we could be poised for a move upward. So all in all, the markets look pretty good from my perspective. It's really going to be dependent upon the S&P 500. As you can see right here, we have shot up, which is really good. This daily candle right here, what was that, Wednesday, was amazing. I think it was news on Wednesday, but that allowed us to, get all the way up here. Thursday was more of a corrective type of bounce, where we came down, tested here, and looks like on Friday we were able to continue upward. So that was an overall good week for the S&P 500. Hopefully we can continue this momentum and break this lower high we've set here, and eventually get to the highest high, or the all-time high right here at 6.1K, right? That's really all I'm seeing right now. I mean, if we go to the total looks good from this perspective. I haven't looked at this chart in a minute, but just based off what I'm seeing, looks like came down, tested here for support, and then even came down, tested the mid-range. We also have this right here. So overall, money, it looks like money, this bounce right here is good. Just because of once you see a bounce like this chart basically is saying how much money is in crypto right now, right? I think this is total one. This is just the total market cap. So it's 2.66 trillion dollars into crypto right now, which is really good. We've seen an all-time high right here around 3.7 trillion dollars, but I don't even think that's the top yet. I think we have a lot more to go. We could reach some, I don't even know. I don't even want to speculate, honestly. But regardless of the fact, if I'm just looking at the technicals, we are in the support range. We bounced off right here. Our next area right here is support right here, which is around $2.58 trillion. If we're able to continue to hold that support, I do see higher price targets above, right? That's that. This is total without Bitcoin. I think it's total 2. Is that a total 2 or total 3? I think it's total 3, because it's excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, we want to see some money flowing to the markets, guys. This is bull run, man. Price is gonna take off. This is our year. But I can continue to talk all day about this. I haven't made a video in a minute, in probably like a week and a half. So I'm back. Time to get back consistent. Time to get back in that mode. Time to be disciplined and consistent on this journey. And thank y'all for being with me. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I am gone.